Yeah, I think the guys showed a great deal of character this afternoon. Well, basically from this morning, around 40 odd for four, the guy showed some great character and great skill as well. Mushfiq was very patient at the start. Obviously, he's an experienced player. A lot of younger players or less experienced players might have panicked with the strike rate and not been able to get the ball away early on. But he's an experienced test player. He stayed calm. He knew that runs can come in faster periods in test matches. And he showed his experience and obviously played a brilliant innings as well as Liton. I was really impressed by how calm and composed both of them were at the crease today. And I think the most nervous everyone got was when Liton started getting those cramps, and we were just hoping that his body can hang in there until the end of the day, where obviously he can get some recovery things going tonight, ice bath, take in some more liquids, etc. And hopefully we can continue tomorrow. I don't really want to talk about the World Cup. I mean, it's different competition. It's different type of cricket. This is T20. That was T20 cricket. This is Test match cricket. I think anybody who watched Liton Das bat today can see without a doubt that he's a class batsman. If you can't see that, then I don't know what you're saying. But obviously today, the guy showed that he's a class batsman. He scored 95 in his last Test match in Zimbabwe. He was unlucky not to get 100 there. And he went one step further and got over the line today in terms of his personal milestone. Hopefully tomorrow for the team, him and Mushi will be able to extend the partnership. Nobody ever knows how many runs is enough in a test match. The pitch is good for batting. Is 400 enough? Is 500 enough? Nobody knows. We just got to keep batting until the captain feels that is enough and he wants to declare. I don't understand why there's so much comparison between T20 cricket and Test cricket, guys. I mean, T20 cricket is completely different to Test cricket. I mean, for me, there's no comparison. The guy has time to bat. It's a Test match. Nobody has to score any runs in a certain amount of balls. It's completely different cricket. So I'm not sure why we're comparing so much with T20 cricket. It's a different batting mentality, completely different batting mentality compared to T20. So if we talk about Test match cricket, let's talk about how he constructed his innings today. He was solid in defense. He was decisive in leaving balls outside off stump in the channel. And he was committed and positive when playing an attacking shot. He showed commitment on that. So if we want to analyze the Test match innings, let's talk about that. And let's talk about the attributes that he displayed today in Test match cricket. T20 cricket is completely different format of cricket. You can't compare. Yeah, that's a good point. The last Test match was some time ago. Before the start of this match, a few days before the start, coach reminded the team of the batting performances, not just individuals, the whole team. There was quite a few times the team scored over 400. So we reminded ourselves of the positive things that we've been doing as a team, as a batting unit, not as individuals. And obviously, in those matches where the team scored over 400, sometimes 500, there were different people who made major contributions in that. Sometimes it was Liton, sometimes it was Mushfiq, sometimes Shanto. Different people scored hundreds in those matches. So we wanted to remind ourselves of the positive things that we did in the last few Test matches. And then obviously, when you're starting your preparation for a Test match, you start getting your head around the game plan. The game plan for a Test match is completely different, like I've just been saying, completely different to T20 cricket. T20 cricket, you're not allowed to leave balls. You're not allowed to take your time. Test match cricket, there's no rush to be anywhere. You want to know where's your off stump, leave well outside off stump. You want to hit down the ground. I think even some of the earlier guys in the innings, even though they didn't get any big scores, Shanto hit some nice straight drives. as well as Saif. The guys looked good at the start, you know, but obviously Pakistan bowled well. They got their early wickets, but Liton and Mushfiq came in and they continued with the plan of hitting straight down the ground past the stumps, which is important in red ball cricket, four-day cricket, test match cricket. You want to play as straight as possible. Balls keep low. LBW is a big form of dismissal, so you want to be able to hit the ball down the ground when the ball is aimed at your stumps. And I think, you know, I mean, we spoke about these things in preparation. It's one thing talking about it and practicing it in the nets. It's obviously another thing going to do it in the middle. And I think in this partnership, we saw great composure and great skill. Not a number, but we have a plan. We know who the danger sort of guys are from our position. We know the areas that we want to score in to give ourselves the best chance. So there's definitely a plan in terms of a number, in terms of a target. Who knows how many is enough? We don't have a number in mind. We just want to get as many as possible. In terms of the team's recovery, I'm extremely proud of the character that we showed. I think sometimes, you know, as possibly as coaches and maybe supporters, everybody looks at the technical attributes of players, and of course the guy showed a lot of skill today, technical skill. But for me, what was really pleasing was the mental application. 50 for 4 is a tough time to come to the crease in a test match. And when you find yourself in this type of situation, you have to be strong mentally. You have to believe that you can bat your team out of that position and into a better position, and hopefully tomorrow into an even better situation. So the character that the guy showed, from having our backs against the wall to fighting to the position that we're in at the moment, that's most pleasing. I mean, we're playing against one of the best bowling attacks in the world, Shaheen Shah Afridi, one of the best new ball bowlers in the world. And until he got Saif out, the boys were both looking comfortable. He bowled him one of the best bumpers that you can get from any fast bowler in the world. So, you know, in my view, any batsman that's dismissed by a good ball can sleep easy at night. And this is the type of messages that I try to bring across to the team on a regular basis, that in a test match, somebody should bowl a good ball to get you out. You shouldn't be playing a poor shot to get yourself out. Maybe drive one ball straight to mid-off in the air, or somebody, a fielder sets a trap with two men back on the short ball and hook it straight down fine leg or deep square leg throat on the boundary. These are poor decision-making dismissals. But if we can limit our dismissals to good deliveries, then you can sleep easy at night, because the bowler is allowed to bowl a good delivery. That's why he gets paid. He gets paid to bowl good balls. And Saif got a good ball today. So if we can focus on that, as opposed to what is wrong with Saif's technique, what is wrong with this, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the guy. You're playing against one of the world's best fast bowlers and you bowled you a good short ball. That's what happened today. And he got the wicket. So well done to Shaheen Shah. Hopefully Saif will get a score in the second innings.